And do you think there are alarm bells going off in Tehran right now when it comes to this meeting, these meetings and these deals? I mean, does this mean that the Iranians are losing their grip over Iraq?
Not necessarily. I think Iran's objectives in Iraq has always been to make sure that its own networks of patronage are well supported from Tehran, and that it does everything it can to maintain its influence with the government in Baghdad. They're always aware of the fact that the Americans are going to play a big role, especially when it comes to Iraq's energy and security sectors. But at the same time, they have to ensure that especially the Shia dominant political parties and groups still maintain their loyalty to the government in Iran. Look, Iraq's government is a classic case of a semi-dependent government that ultimately lacks the legitimate authority because of this position that it has between the United States and Iran. And with the wave of protests that have been going on the streets in Baghdad over the summer, the government is eager to demonstrate that it can deliver some goods. And obviously this opportunity, as your other guest mentioned, matches up well with the political imperatives of President Trump in the United States right now, and they're taking advantage of it.
Well, I wonder, and a lot of people would say that these sorts of deals, this sort of good relationship with the U.S., as it can be said with the Iranians as well, always comes with strings attached, right? So if you're having all these deals, there's something that the U.S. is getting out of this politically as well. How exactly will the Iraqis be able to balance this? Because, you know, Iran, for all of its problems, is still an important neighbor.
100%. I think one thing is very, very clear is that the way Iraq was dominated and taken advantage of by neighboring regional and global powers can't happen again. These protesters, simply put, aren't going to step aside and compromise with their wants and the way they see Iraq.